a below market interest rate. Question number 2. Sales price is $125,000, monthly rent is $1,250. What is the monthly GRM? C, 100. Number 3, which of the following statements best explains value in use? Value is based upon a specific land use for the property, is D. Question number 4, sales price is $275. The annual rent is $26,400. What is the monthly gross rent multiplier? To give you annual rent, you gotta convert that to monthly rent, and the answer is C, 125. Anybody got twisted on that one?
No.
Is it monthly GRM? Number 5, the value in the marketplace refers to what? A, market value. Number 6, which of the following explains the theory of consistent use? The improvements must be the same as the use creating the land's value is consistent use, A. Number 7, a riparian right allows the owner of the right access to use of what? A body of water. Number 8, in an area possessing overall conformity of average value properties, a higher value property experiences what? Regression. Number 9, according to the principles of contribution, the value of any feature of a property equals to what? The amount it adds to market value. The A. Number 10, in the final step of the sales comparison approach, estimating the subject's value, what does appraisal text state that you should not do in arriving at the estimate of value? You should not do A, we should not average the prices of the comparables to estimate the value, but we should consider the number of adjustments made to the comparables, consider the total dollar amount of adjustments made to the comparables, and select the most comparable property then. Number 11, the comparable sales approach applies to what? C, any kind of property with an active market. Number 11, got some calculations here. Here's 11. You got 11 twice. It's 12, I guess this is 12, excuse me. This is 12. Calculate the property value by use of a monthly gross rent multiplier. Assume that sale number 1 sold for $20,000, rents for $160 a month. We got 20,000 divided by 160 equals 125. Sale number 2 sold for 35,000, rents for $33.60 a month. 35,000 divided by 33.60 divided by 12 equals 125. Sale number 3 sold for $7,500, and rents for $60 a month. That ain't much profit, is it? $7,500 divided by 60 is 125. Our subject's market rent is $150 a month. So value equals rent times the gross rent multiplier. 150 times 125 equals 18,750. So 12. Question number 12 is, what is the calculated monthly GRM? Would be A, 125.
So technically you don't really need the market rent? Technically you don't really need the market rent on that one?
Well, you used the market rent there to figure out a value, okay? We determined multipliers up here. So coming back to our subject, it rents for $150. Idea we need market, okay? But in this case, we got a value it rents for, and our multiplier we determined is 125. Our first question would be the $150, is that market rent or not? We got $160 a month. We got $60 a month. It could be market rent, possibly. So number 13, what is the property's value using the GRM method? Is A, 18,750. Question 14, The first factor you should consider and analyze your comps in the comparable sales approach is the what? Market conditions, market-related adjustments. Number 15, the percentage of overall changes in a time adjustment equals the amount of price change divided by what? The earlier sales price is B. That's a formula type question. Number 16, adjusting for time is considered a what? Market-related adjustment C. Number 17, which principle states that the value of a property derives from the future benefits we expect from the property? That's A, anticipation. Number 18, an area of complementary land uses which all properties are similarly affected by physical, governmental, social, and economic forces is called C, a neighborhood. Number 19, economic forces which have the greatest effect on property values are those operating at the level of what? Locality, local conditions. Number 20. Everybody love this one? Everybody get it finished? With some degree of accuracy? I'm trying to get, let's do this right here and do one thing. Let's do this. There you go. It's all on one screen. Okay, let me get out of the way. So cell number 1. It gave us some factors, didn't it? It told us what? We're trying to build a cost schedule for residential frame class RF3 from 1,500 to 1,599 square feet. Market research tells us the time adjustments are 1% a month. So what's the first thing we're going to do to our sales prices? In this case. And it gives you a schedule at the top this time, not at the bottom, okay? It'll give you a little grid telling you where it's at. So we're going to adjust these sales prices for time. So what we're going to find on cell number 1 is 6 months, or 62.4 times 1.06, or 62.4 times 6% added back to 62.4. Either way you want to do it, we'll give you a time adjusted sales price of 66,144. Cell number 2 is 3 months ago. So 3% times 56,675 is $1,700. So our time adjusted sales price then is 58,375. Cell number 3 occurred 2 months ago. So 65,950 times 2% is 1319. Or an adjusted sales price of 67,269. So number 4 is a current sale as well as number 5. So now then, we got to do what? Back out the contributory value of the land. So we know that cell number 1's got a $4,800 lot. Cell number 2's got a $6,200 lot. Cell number 3's got a $7,650 lot. Cell number 4's got an $8,000 lot. Cell number 5's got a $6,000 lot. So we're going to take the land values out. You'll get to our adjusted values for time and backing out the land. Then it tells us at the bottom, doesn't it? A fireplace is worth $3,500. Central heating and air is worth $5,500. A pool's worth $4,000, and a patio's worth $2,200. So we look at our number 1 comp that we're going to use on building a schedule. It's got a fireplace. We've got to subtract $3,500 for the fireplace. We're also going to subtract $5,500 for the central heating and air. Number 2 has none of those additives or amenities. Number 3 has a pool. Take out $4,000. Number 4 has none of those amenities. Number 5 has a covered patio. We're going to back out $2,200. So now then we have the RC and LD of just the living area, don't we? So the value contributed to the living area is 52,344, 52,175, 55,619. 43.9 and 38.800. Now we know the percentage good of these properties, don't we? 87, 92, 94, 76, and 65. What are we gonna do now?
Divide.
We're gonna divide, aren't we? Our natural gut instinct tells us we wanna multiply, but we're gonna divide because we're trying to get the indicated replacement cost new of the subject. These are depreciated values, we'll turn them to new values. So we're gonna divide by 0.87, 0.92, 0.94, 0.76, and 0.65. And so our indicated RC and other improvements is 60,166, 56,712, 59,169, 57,763. Oh, whoa, that's not what material was. That could be a technician error, I think. They don't get the same money. I'm close. We're not far off of it. That worked out pretty good. I'll get that thing down. 59, 169, 57, 763, 59, 692, then we're gonna divide the number of square feet. And you should get something like 3791, 3768, 3778, 3763, and 3754. Everybody pretty well get this together? Or either that or figure out where you didn't get it together? Where you had the curve at? So our question was, use the mean price per square foot, which in this case, we add all those up and divide by the number of 5, it'll be 3771. Everybody pretty good with that? Let's take a quick peek at the market information we had from your market class, just to make sure that we talked about real property could actually be a minor or quarry. The Supreme Court case in Wise County actually, land improvement, mineral replace, stand in timber. We talked about real and personal. Talked about the bundle of rights, we've already kind of covered that. You could have several types of things in rights up here. You could have, may include land, permanent improvements, mineral rights, water rights. You could have some aviation rights in some cases, okay? I used the movie Burlesque as an example. It is rated PG-13, not rated R, so don't go jump off the horse. So what are you watching? Anyway, just as an example. Or in Dallas at Love Field, people that are south of Love Field, the Dr. Pepper Tower, can only build so high because you're almost kissing the Dr. Pepper Tower when you come in on Southwest Airlines. Interest of ownership on all rights of the property, except those reserved by the government. No private restrictions, is fee simple. Tangible property, we talk about personal. We talk about things that are personable. We talk about public restrictions, zoning, building codes, subdivision, and health departments, taxation. Talk about eminent domain, we talk about HG, the property is not left ownerless versus the state. We talk about value and use, similar to market value. Value is estimated based on a specific land use of the property. Talk about cost as a sacrifice made, price is the amount of money, this is similar to the last one we looked at. Highest and best use, we already covered that. We talk about the principle of balance, principle of change. We'll cover those. Consistent use. We talked about we couldn't value the land at one use, the improvement as the other. It should be consistent. Substitution, we talked about that. You're trying to buy a property. Appraisal, we'll cover that definition several times. Appraisal process. Sales comparison, law used in single family. Anything that has sales. Here's neighborhood cycle. Just kind of peek at this. This showed up with somebody's dictionary. Neighborhood cycle is a period of growth. It's a time of construction and development and stability, where supply and demand are kind of equal. Decline, it affects a diminished demand for desirability. Then it can be revitalized. We've all seen this in some of our areas. The declined neighborhood can be more desirable again. and change. What is that? That's the term I don't want you to worry about. Data verification to be confirmed by the buyer or the seller. We'll look on them talking. Make the tax adjustments are comparable to some financing and time of the market adjustments. Time adjustment there. Declining location adjustments, physical adjustments. Lump sum dollar adjustments. I think we've already covered most of this. Gross income includes gross rent plus secondary rent, you probably already knew that. Talking about the GRMs. Yeah, it's a land development method, I think we covered this, okay? We're good on that. Start working on your section, 203 cost approach, please.